Alright, I'm going to head out again. Let's see. Oh shoot, I gotta lower. Oh, damn it. Anyway, I gotta lower my terror before I leave, actually. Spend time with my child. Let's see, and... what the heck? Oh wait, no, there's nothing else I can do in there, but I can go to here, rest. This will get rid of that slowly. I guess it doesn't matter at this point, I'm so far into the game. There isn't anything else to do here, so... Yep, let's go find the principals. And I'll swing by Astavel again this time. And this time I actually will use the supplies, because from the looks of it I can just get more of them, as long as I have something to wait to, so... So yeah, let's talk a little bit of what we've learned. So, there's a giant eyeball on the sea floor, which gave us an eyeball on our body somewhere. We got a judgment egg, which basically judgment eggs are the seeds of gods. They're eggs. Oh, that actually makes a lot more sense. I just realized they're the eggs of judgments. Judgment isn't like, you know, like the judgment of like a judge or like a court. A judgment is a being. It's like a higher being of sorts. And it took me this long to realize it, but okay. That's alright. That's very interesting, which means we got a judgment egg. Alright, we're going straight across, basically. That is very, very interesting. That actually... that means more... I don't want to say that means more to me, because it really doesn't. It's like, that will make sense. Hopefully it'll make sense in time. If not, I can probably just tell you guys what it means, because, again, it's kind of... all that stuff gets very confusing. Especially if you haven't played Sunless. But the Judgements are a type of, like, higher being, which... yeah. I'm not sure. There's a couple things I'm curious with the Z. Like, I don't know if... well, they always talk about the god in the roof, and the god in the, what do you call it? The god in the roof and the god in the, like the three gods of the Z. You have stone, storm, and, what's that last one? Salt, of course. And if I remember correctly, I think storm is the one. The thing is this. Of the three gods, storm and salt are the only two I'm not sure about. Stone actually makes sense. Stone is the Elder Continent. Stone is the mountain. And stone does exist. That's what the Elder Continent is. The Elder Continent is stone, essentially. And stone is alive. Alright, anyway, we're at Abbey Rock, which, speaking of the Elder Continent, she is of the Elder Continent, the Presbyterian Adventuress. And she has asked us to die, because her, just to catch up, in case you forgot or whatever, her father stole time, not stole time, he lived longer than he should have, longer than the council who governed. This would probably make a lot more sense if I explain what the Elder Continent is, but yeah, I'll just say that. Basically, the Elder Continent, obviously, like I said, is the mountain. The mountain, I can't remember the name for it, I think just stone is usually a good way to put it, but the mountain is, it's this presence that makes it so people don't die. The mountain is the reason that in the Neath, people don't truly die, and that the only way to die is to be as far away from the mountain as possible. The further you are, the easier it is, and the harder it is to stay alive. Which is why people who live in Adam's Way, in Apis Meat, I think that's what it's called. I was just playing Flint in Fallen London, which is a premium story content all about that. So basically, because they live there, they live in the shadow of the mountains. They can essentially live forever. I don't actually know if the mountain is a mountain. I don't know if it's actually like a Z beast or a god of some sort. But as far as I can tell, of the three gods, the one mountain one is definitely a being that's alive. I suspect Storm, the god of the roof, is also alive, because that would explain why the false stars like glimmer and move throughout the as you play. Obviously, you can't see them because we're looking down, but your Zailers say that they move, which means that that would make the second one. And I wonder if Salt is the one that we just met on the sea floor. Okay, here we are though. We're here to help her die. Remember, these are the fighting nuns. Asks the sister to arrange the adventuress's death. She wants to die gloriously. They look like the kind of people who can help. We won't fight you. Not to the death. That's not really us. But we can bring you something that will end you. An old adversary of ours. Be sure it will end you, but fight hard, and you might wound it. That wound will remain as long as it does, which may be forever, and one day it may take that wound into the sky. Sound good? Yes, we'll need something to hunt him. Bring us appropriate texts. Yes, I'm serious. Alright. That's interesting. Alright. Knock on the iron-studded gates with news. Perhaps they'll find it valuable. Brief attention. The muscular, prioress, the abbess lieutenant, comes through the door to listen. She nods and makes notes. She pays particular attention to the news of marsh beast predictions and the traffic of the rooftops. In return, she offers a rather perfunctory blessing, but the blessing reassures your crew. Excellent. I have a lot of hunting trophies. Might as well see. Ooh! Ooh! So, the offered gift. The Sisterhood respects two things: unswerving decades of fidelity to a wholly secret purpose, and the ability to shoot straight. Perhaps you can demonstrate the second. A narrow hospitality. The muscular prioress inspects your trophy. I'll put it with the others, she says. Her tone suggests grudging respect. You, and no more than 3 sailors, are permitted to dine with her that evening. And you do, on black laver bread and overcooked cavern trout, among fierce women with spiked rosaries. One of them hacks up her trout with an axe, but at the end of the evening, when the plates are cleared away, the room goes quiet. A tall nun with a startling strabismus sings in a rich, deep voice like a stolen sunset about the hills of her homeland far away. Firelight flickers in the faces of your crew. Very interesting. Alright, so I have to get romantic literature. Rats. Oh well. So yeah, basically, we have to help the adventuress die, because the mountain lets her live forever, which is insane. Yeah. And so yeah, I'm sorry that a lot of the lore that I'm feeding you guys is very scattered. I apologize. I'm trying to focus it, but it's kind of hard because of the nature of the game, you tend to learn so much so quickly. All right, let's kill us a pirate. Excellent. Wait, how much did that say? Creedmoor. Wouldn't it be funny if those were other ships? Like other multiplayer. I know there isn't a multiplayer aspect, but that would just be kind of funny if there was. Yeah. Oh, is that a rift I haven't found? It is. So I have a Syrian enigma, actually. I wonder if I can ransom a prisoner. Although I do need to get a package. That reminds me, I gotta get a package from the Conant. So yeah, how much weight do I have? Oh wow, I need 175 pages. Oh my goodness. That's pretty insane. That was just for this guy's quest, by the way, but I'm not even challenge. Particularly tormented bound shark. I wonder why they bound them. Oh right, I'm here for the principles. God, the principles of coral. And we already missed Frostbound, so I'm not even bothered with that. Slow march toward death in this case. Oh my god, we're here. It was right there. Okay, folks, here we are. My second favorite area in the whole game. The Principles of Coral. It is a massive lumps and lumps of coral that have risen out of the sea. You can find shintalak, eels. Yeah, it's a really cool place. Port Cecil, woohoo! Rumpled convulsions of coral fill the water, shimmering with silvery light. The harder you look, the more you see shapes amid the chaos, almost as if they were sculpted. This one could be a crenellated castle. That one, a horse's head. Oh, the music here is cool. A neat little port huddles into the side of a coral island. Prosaic imperial docks and houses tucked away in a baroque organic chaos. In that curious silvery light among the frozen chaos of coral, the scene as the unreal layer of a pencil sketch, crumpled and discarded. Drop off the checkered character. He waits. Oh, checkered. I get it. Like chess. He waits eagerly by the rail. He lifts his head to inhale. I can already smell the chessy notes. Thank you. Farewell? He says neither of these things. He drops a sweaty bundle of banknotes into your hand and hares off to the hill, fingers switching to begin a game. Game players, eh? Chess. Chess is popular in the Principles. The port is full of exiles, drunks and washed-up Z traders. They all play obsessively. Be careful. The chess pieces are carved from shintalak. Here in the Principles, that can be very dangerous. Whatever that means. A disciplined success. Odd thought bubbles pop up each time you touch a chess piece. This one longs for home. This one has a secret desire for revenge against the slayer of its rank mate. This one will be a queen one day. Those would do better as metal. You taste the metal. You ignore these thoughts and move methodically to a victory over your opponent. He blinks. Checkmate. He asks helplessly. Woohoo! Opening moves. The coral is changing. Okay, let's try it again. Disciplined success. Once again. Low risk challenge. Sure. Disciplined success. I have 55 pages. That's insane. Gather intelligence. Sure. Chess, dreams, silver light. The older inhabitants of Port Cecil carry coral incrustations like a disease. Spotched with silvery light. They go up into the limestone heights behind the harbor to lay their heads against the pillars and towers, stare at the roof beneath, dream, open-eyed. Sometimes they speak of things far away. The Khanet's work, the smuggler wars, the Fathom King's secrets. Perhaps it was not all invented. Yes, you can get shintalak. There are better ways to get shintalak. Let's try again. This time it's a chancy challenge. 55% chance. One more game. You don't know how long you've been playing. You've won the match. Another. The rough coral tips of your chess pieces are smeared with blood. Yours, your opponent's. You've begun to realize that your moves recapitulate the movements of the powers of the Neath, the flukes and their shapelings, the bazaar that lurks in London, Mount Nomad that prowls the sea. Mount Nomad is... Oh, never mind. Okay, I think I figured out what one of the gods might be. Oh wait, no, never mind. Mount Nomad's different. I think Mount Nomad is something that broke off of Polythreme. It's a living island. Sorry, a living mountain. Salt, stone, storm. With every move you take, the shape of it becomes clear in your mind, sharper. Checkmate, you say. One more game? Your first officer is tugging at your arm. Ignore them. You have chess to play. Gambits answered. Very interesting. A very chancy challenge now. One more game. Again. An extra move. Oh my god, I got this one really quickly this time. Chess. The chess players watch you carefully. No, no, one tells you. No, no, there's no one left. There's only one left who will play against you. You'll need an extra move to find it. I don't know what that means. An extra move! As you reach the crossroads in Port Cecil, a voice whispers, "On to Bishop 6. A rearing shape the size of a cottage, rather like a mitred bishop indeed, stands 6 yards to your right. A crevice in its coral side might be a cave mouth. A stronger silver. You squeeze through the crevice into a narrow space like a stair. Irregular steps lead down. The silver light is strong here, and it grows stronger with each step downwards. The pulse of the principles. Silvery light fills the sea cave, dripping from the walls. It condenses to pools of whitish fluid on the uneven floor. Sea sounds fill the cave, strong and slow, like the long beating of a heart. On a square slab of coral, someone has set up a game of chess. The pieces are different from the ones being used in London. You see the spiraling bishops, the corner rooks, the kin, and the terrible cream. As you touch each one, a deep voice whispers its name. Move a paw, the cat's paw perhaps, or the skin paw. This is a safe move. Move a knight, spelled N-I-G-H-T. The knights are fanged like lions. A touch will wound you. This is an aggressive mood. How many wounds do I have? None. Good. I'm going to move a knight. Ooh. The cavern breathes around you. That was piquant. Think you are. It distracts from the pains of dissolution in... But I want so to resolve. Will you help me? Sleep will not enough. I desire no dreams. Will you help? An opening. Offer assistance with dissolution. In the flow of air through the cavern, you hear the voice of the principals. Langora sleep leading. I offer an assistant at flukes. And Shintalak. You enjoy Shintalak, don't you? An assistant, a rubbery man, rises from a cyst in the earth, or in the floor. An iridescent, basically a scar, crosses its face. Even in this flood of silvery light, it pulses like a fevered moon. It shuffles closer. Schlions, it wheezes. Unprecedented. A rubbery man capable of human speech, in, however, debased and pitiful a mode. My emissary, the cave whispers. Treat it gently. The whispers follow you back up the steps. Take it to the salt lions. Do I have Salt's attention, I wonder? So if I do, then excellent. That's really important. I do. It is watching you, if it even exists. Oh, great. I don't know if there's anything else. I guess I can explore the coral, but sure. In amber. Some disturbances of the undersea have brought sunken ruins up out of the water, but these stones were lost beneath more than the sea. They were submerged in a smooth, translucent orange substance like amber. Even as you watch the ruins groan and shiver, the convulsions that brought them up will soon take them below again. Chip off some of the amber to sell. It's very much like the deep amber sold in London. That stuff the squid-faced rubbery men exude. This might be a good haul. Or examine the ruins. The amber encasing the ancient stones has cracked under the grinding pressures of the earth. You could scramble in and examine them. Sure. Of their bones. You squeeze through the fissure in the amber shell to explore the ruins within. The dwellings are low and windowless, thick-walled, flat-roofed, like those in desert countries. Nothing like anything underneath. You find shattered pots, glass beads, and bones, all mired in amber. Something wrong with these bones, one of your sailors mutters uneasily, a seasoned woman with a little surgeon's training. She's right. The shape of the skull is not precisely human. The arm bones have splayed out like twigs off a branch. Another exclaims as he finds the bones of a small animal coiled together like the knot of a serpent. Like a knot of serpents. Shapelings! Someone hisses. You think that's what they say, but none of your crew will admit to speaking. There's a rumbling from below. You all scramble desperately for the exits to the amber casing, squeezing through one by one, just in time. The amber slams shut, and the runes sink again beneath the waves with a tremendous roar and a show of foam. What on earth? And why would there be amber? Amber is like amber is fossilized resin. Why would there be amber here? Okay, I'm gonna buy some more fuel, and actually I'll end the episode. Next time I'm gonna go to shoot. I guess probably should go to Estevel. I guess.